Today we tapping in with the update on WRG King. Last month the streets was buzzing with word that he got clapped up, and everybody was on edge wondering if he was gonna make it. At one point folks thought the fight was over for him, but my boy bounced back in the most unexpected way. After taking a couple lifesavers to the chest and smashing down a Capri Sun like it was a healing potion, he came back to life with full energy. Now the people been asking, what's WRG King on these days? Well, we aren't about to waste no more time speculating. Y'all came here for the update, the raw footage, the energy. So without any further delay, let's jump straight into it and see exactly what King got going on right now. Play the video, brother. Today we sit back and just observe, because the video itself doesn't have any audio. But even in silence, sometimes the most powerful lessons come through. WRG King is here today with a second chance at life, and that alone speaks volumes. When you've been touched by a situation as dangerous as what he went through last month, you don't just walk away the same. You walk away with scars, but also with wisdom if you choose to use it. This right here should be the turning point. Moving reckless in these streets, not thinking about the next 5 minutes, not thinking about who's watching you, or even where you're standing, it will get you caught up quicker than anything. But now WRG King got living proof that life don't always give you a second shot. Many people go through what he went through and they don't make it back. He did. That means he's obligated to move differently. Awareness is everything. The streets don't forgive slip-ups. You gotta know your surroundings. Who's behind you? Who's around the corner? Where the exits are. Being aware can literally be the difference between walking home and never making it back home at all. If you pay attention, you'll notice that a lot of the people who survived dangerous encounters are the ones who were alert, who kept their head on a swivel, who didn't ignore their instincts. Awareness isn't just paranoia. It's survival. WRG King needs to take this as a warning shot from life itself. Every move from here has to be strategic. It's no longer about impressing the crowd or standing on corners. If you've been given another chance, you can't waste it by falling back into the same cycles. The time hanging out, lurking in the same environments, doing the same routines, that's only setting the stage for a repeat of last month. And let's be real, you might not get that same Capri Sun miracle twice. So what's the next step? Productivity. Healing up, getting back on your feet, and then heading straight to the studio. That's where the focus needs to be. Every bar you write, every track you drop, that's a way of staying alive while also building your future. Music can feed your family, music can change your life, and music can keep you off those blocks that tried to take you out. Instead of letting the streets write your story, it's time for you to pick up the pen. And let's not get it twisted. This isn't just about WRG King. This is about anybody watching who's still outside every day, thinking it can't happen to them. Awareness and strategy is for everyone. We all think we're invincible until something happens. But why wait until you're laid up in a hospital bed to realize life is fragile? Be aware now. Move smarter now. Make your decisions count now. So as you sit back and watch this silent clip, let it speak loud to you. Let it be a reminder that no matter who you are, no matter how strong you think you move, one wrong step can change everything. But one right decision, choosing to focus, choosing to stay productive, choosing to value life, can also change everything. WRG King, you got a gift right now. A second chance. Don't waste it. The best revenge is survival. The best response is productivity. And the smartest move is staying alive long enough to see where your talent can take you. The situation with WRG King should remind everybody that life don't always play fair. Some people don't get the chance to walk away from gunfire. Some people don't get the opportunity to heal up and even reflect on what happened. The fact that WRG King is still here means something. It's bigger than just luck. It's purpose. It's a second chance at a future that was almost snatched away. Now what comes next? That's the question. Because survival alone ain't enough. You gotta take that survival and let it shape you. You gotta let it mold you into something stronger, something wiser, something more disciplined. If you go through a life or death situation and come out the other side moving the exact same way you moved before, then you didn't learn anything. And the next time, there might not be a second chance. So the conclusion to this story is simple, but heavy. WRG King has to make a choice. A choice between being reckless and being strategic. A choice between hanging on corners and hanging in studios. A choice between wasting energy on the streets and investing that energy into something that can change his family's life forever. And that's the same choice that everybody watching needs to understand. This isn't just his story. This is a mirror. This is a wake-up call for every young man who thinks tomorrow is promised. It's not. You can lose it all in seconds. That's why you move with awareness. That's why you watch your surroundings. That's why you think before you act. Because one moment of carelessness can undo years of hard work. For WRG King, the smartest move is clear. Stay productive. Stay creative. Put that pain into verses. Put that anger into beats. Put that frustration into building a future. The music studio is where he belongs now. Not in hospital rooms, not in memorial t-shirts, not in another story of what could have been. The studio is where he can transform his survival into success. And the truth is, growth doesn't come from comfort. Growth comes from near misses, from setbacks, from almost losing it all. This story right here, it can either be the end of a chapter or the start of a whole new book. If WRG King uses this moment as fuel, he can turn his life into an example of redemption, focus, and resilience. So let's close this out by saying this. We don't celebrate the bullets, we celebrate the survival. We don't glorify the trauma, we glorify the lessons. And the lesson here is clear. Life is fragile, time is short, and awareness is everything. If you've been given a second chance, don't waste it. Because the next one might not come.